I'm gonna give I've never done a reaction to like another beat maker making a beat, but I think this is feasible. I think this is very feasible. So, I recently learned and discovered that Timbaland has joined Rhythm Roulette. Kind of overdue, but I'm glad that he's getting the opportunity to be on there. So I have not seen it. I'm about to look it up. Let me see here. Timbaland Rhythm Roulette. Now, for those of you guys who don't know what Rhythm Roulette is, basically they blindfold you. Mass Appeal, they have a video series where they blindfold you. And when they blindfold you, you take the record that they, have you pick after you get blindfolded. And you gotta flip those records. And it's unfortunate my Rhythm Roulette was only shown one beat. I flipped all 3 samples that I found in that video. I just didn't post the other ones. Or they didn't show the other ones as well. But I did flip 3 beats. I made 3 beats out of I made 3 beats, chopped them all up. They ended up becoming part of the episode. But I learned recently that Timbaland did a Rhythm Roulette. So it was posted 3 days ago by Mass Appeal. And I'm curious to see what's going on. So don't mind the chip eating. That is me allowing my brain to stimulate a little bit before we get back into today's endeavors. So here we go. Oh man. I see Weaver Beats reacting to it. I know this is going to be what everybody did. What is what is okay. All right. So I'm curious to see what's going on here. Rhythm Roulette, Timbaland, let's go. I'm going to edit this in post.
What's up? It's Timbo the King. Welcome to Rhythm Roulette, Beat Club edition. Let's go.
Okay. I'm excited. I'm a little excited. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I don't know none of these. So, what I do know, I know Gil Scott, just from an artist perspective, but Future Island. So we got these 3 records. Gonna head back to the studio. I'll see you there.
Okay. What's going on? Okay.
King is here. We at the studio. You
Shout
saw
out
me
Beat Club.
blindfolded. I picked out some records. So guess what we gonna do? We gonna chop up some records. You see, I got 3 of them that I picked. I don't know. So I'm going through them now. Future Islands. That look like it's cool, but I don't know if that's attractive enough.
I don't know if that's attractive.
Jerry Garcia. This seems like something that I want to listen to instead of sampling right away. But this right here, I think this speaks to my soul. This is what we're gonna get to. The revolution will not be televised. Ooh, let's see what we got here.
You remind me of my
I
uncle I
always
got.
throw the covers on the floor. And I keep them on the floor and I look at it and I like to just say, okay, the first one could be dope. Let me see.
A junkie walking through the twilight. I'm on my way home.
Being a part of hip hop is so for me, mind blowing to see how far I came in music, how much I love it, how much I sacrificed for it. The things that when I look back now, I'm like, wow, that's a lot of work. You just gotta love it for what it is. And if you love music, you be like, hey, ain't my cup of tea, but hey, it's making that person super excited. And that's what they think music is. It's making them feel some type of way. So if it make them feel some type of way, hey, I appreciate it. And once you do that, you're always growing in this thing called music.
Might not be such a bad idea if I never went home again.
All right, let's stop it. Sample the record, I put it into Ableton, and I'm gonna chop up the loop. And I pick this song that grabbed me at the beginning of the album. It just spoke to me in a different way. So I'm gonna get into it.
He picked a good sample too. Section was saying.
Chapter of really producing is tight beats. The value of production has depreciated so much that you have to figure out other ways of making it a business and being lucrative for yourself and really figure out how to get your brand out there. I've been great at, collaborating with new up-and-coming producers because I saw a gift in them, and I put a lot of people beside my wing and blew them up. So I said, you know what? I want to become the Amazon of beats, a place to get recognized and really get curated and listened to, not just putting their beats just online, wishing upon a star. Now you can still wish upon a star, but the thing is, you're getting advice from a star. There you have it. Man, thank you to Mass Appeal, Rhythm Roulette, 50th hip hop anniversary. Man, thank you. This has been an honor. I made a beat out of this record. The Revolution would not be televised, which is a masterpiece. And you know what I did? Timbo did his thing, baby. We out.
You know, what could I say? It wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad track. I think because he has told so many people that their beats don't sound great, this is one of those opportunities where I think folks who are just like not happy, honestly, I think he might have made more. But here's the thing. I remember when I went on Rhythm Roulette. I wonder if I still got my Rhythm Roulette joints. Hold on. Mass appeal. Bro, I had a whole beat. Bro, I had a beat on there. I made 3 joints. Matter of fact, I'll play y'all the second joint they didn't show. Let me pull mine up. Hold on.
Hey guys, my name is Kaelin, Ellis, and we're here at the record parlor. We're gonna check out a couple records, pick 3 of them.
This was still the Funkle Prevail,
curious
y'all.
to know what we come out with. So
this was 2022. Okay, this is the beginning of 2022. Look at the shirt that I have on my shoulder. This was the Funkle Prevail. Okay, this was, to give you some context, this was a whole day after I had the listening party for the Funkle Prevail. So imagine being in Gainesville, Florida of all places. I flew out of Florida, landed in LA, and as soon as I got off the plane, this was exactly where I was. I personally felt like my second one was better.
So we're gonna add the chords in as an intro. Put it up an octave so it doesn't start on the down, like on the lows.
Because you gotta use something from all 3 records. Whether it be 3 individual beats or 1 beat using all. Woo. All right, so check this out. This was it. This was the second version. This is the second joint I did. Part out of the whole thing right here. I loved this one. Like, why would y'all not use that? Like, I made 3 of them. The first one was mid. The second one was it. That was it. And then they picked the third one. Maybe the editor had a favorite. I'm like, I'm like actually perturbed that this beat never, bro, I like the way that I even came across. You could always be cheeky and upload to SoundCloud and post it as a comment. I'm not using them. You see what I'm saying? So I think personally, I would not be mad at Timbaland 1 bit for that track because he might have made 3 and they picked 1. But I don't know that for sure if he only made 1 beat or 3 beats. I don't know. Knowing Timbaland, I don't think he would just make something like that and be like, all right, that's it. I think because he cares about the art of making stuff. So it was just the technicality of chopping up a sample. Even the drums came from that record where I was like, yo, these drums are crazy. I just loved the fact that I was able to come up with that. It was really creative and it happened in like 30 minutes. It was a fun beat, but I can get it. I can understand why they picked it. No beef with Mass Appeal. I just think there was more beats that he made, and I think they just chose one, and that happened to be it. So, yeah, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it, y'all.